Here's the reality. Completing workshops and online courses in AI is not enough. Completing simple projects using simple data sets is not enough. It's a good starting point, but let's be honest. If you want to get a job in this field and transition into this field, you need to do something different. You need to do more. It's not a bad thing if you want to make more money by transitioning into this field, but the competition is so much higher. There's at least 50 people fighting for every AI ML job out there. Employers are looking for something more. Give them more. Do something that is not easy. Something that most people would not do at the stage you're in. This is what I call a production level project. A project that will make you or anyone who uses it money. It doesn't need to make money right now. Maybe it needs to be scaled up to make money. And that's okay. This means you need to solve a real problem or make serious improvements to existing solutions. On this channel, we want to provide you with everything we can, ranging from tutorials to roadmaps. And we want to make sure that you don't just stop there. Anybody who sees this video or any videos on our channel should get the support to do more. That's why we exist, and that's why I'm making a case for production level projects so you can get your foot in the door. On those lines, I've been thinking of creating a community or a group on Discord or something like that. And if that is something that you're interested in, do let me know in the comments below. And I will make sure that it is free, of course. I want it to be a place where people learn from each other. And looking back on my journey, I think that is very important because I don't think I took that seriously enough. I want you to get the support you need and bring people together to solve problems. So I'm not sure how many of you would be interested in something like that. Do let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Moving on. How do you come up with an idea for a production level project? But first, full disclaimer here, I did not do any production level projects in AI and ML, which is why I think it was very difficult for me to get into AI and ML and actually get a job. But let's be honest, times have changed since then, and it is more and increasingly more difficult to get a job in AI and ML, which is why I'm making this video. What I did have going for me was I have a PhD in chemistry, computational chemistry to be more specific. And although I had some experience in data cleaning and building some basic machine learning models, they were not production level projects by any means. What I had going for me was I'm in a very specific niche. It is competitive, don't get me wrong, but you need specific advanced knowledge in the field of chemistry to apply AI and machine learning. And that's what I had going for me. For you, that may not be the case. Not everyone has a PhD, which is why you need to show more value through the projects that you complete as you learn AI and ML. You know, I started thinking about this a while ago to see if I can come up with some ideas. And if so, how do you go about generating ideas? I want to propose two perspectives for this. One, from the perspective of problems that you encounter on a regular basis. Two, from the perspective of data that you can get. I'm going to briefly explain this, but first, smash that like button and hit the subscribe button. Let's build a community together. Thank you. So there's two perspectives, problems and data. Problems are easy to find, but problems that you can solve with data, they're hard to find. Here's some sources that you can use to find problems. Number one is in our own lives. What can we improve in our own lives with data? It is well known that we make thousands of decisions every day, and the more decisions we make, the faster we get tired and unproductive. For example, it's so hard for me to pick what to eat, especially during dinner time. So can I build an AI assistant that will give me suggestions and recipes based on time of day, how tired I am, and how motivated I am to cook, my cravings? And that's just an example. The next source I highly recommend is the news. All they talk about is problems and nothing else. Not sure if you heard that That's my stomach asking for food. Anyway, when it comes to the news, for example, here in the US, we've had quite a lot of hurricanes in the last few weeks. So can we use AI to somehow help the situation with hurricanes? There's probably models out there predicting the hurricanes and the path that it takes, but can we do something different? Another resource that you can use is papers. Scientific papers to solve scientific problems. While you're thinking about these problems, ask yourself, what kind of data will you be dealing with? And also think in terms of what kind of data you're interested in dealing with. It could be images, text, videos, audio. It could be some type of scientific data, which can be comprised of many different types and also many different sources. Check out GitHub pages to see what type of models and architectures are out there that can solve the problem that you're interested in. Some of the solutions can just be through transfer learning or fine-tuning a model that's already out there to solve an actual problem. But if you're not interested in going through GitHub pages, just remember that it's a source that will give you ideas, which is what you want. The next question is you need to understand where the money comes from. If you're hearing some background noise, just ignore it. There's just some construction work going on here. I apologize for that. Let's get back. Understand who is paying money to solve what type of problems. It could be the government, it could be the private sector, it could be the public sector. Look for information on what type of problems they are trying to solve. The reason you need to know where the money is coming from and where people are putting their money to solve problems is important because that's how you make real impact. And that's how you get your foot in the door. And depending on that, you will also know who you need to reach out to, who you need to network with, so you can collaborate and find solutions through AI and ML for that given problem. And talking to them and answering these questions will also help you understand a little bit more about the business and where there are bottlenecks and what you can do with your skills and knowledge in AI or machine learning to provide an impactful solution. It will help you understand how AI can help them make more money. Now, there is no guarantee that you will succeed with your project, but believe me, it will have a huge impact on the value that you can bring to the table. That leads me to this next question. I don't have time, money, or the workforce to put in or invest in. Where can I get these? Look, when it comes to resources like hardware and GPU, I can make a separate video on that specifically. And if that's something that you're interested in, do let me know in the comments. But the easiest resource to get is time. It's in your hands. You have to ask yourself and answer the question, how much time are you willing to put in apart from your work or school, every week? I will leave that up to you. For workforce, what I mean is finding people that you can work with in a group or a team. Join LinkedIn. There are many groups on LinkedIn. Join these groups, network with people, connect with people, talk to them about what type of problems that they are solving using AI, and see if you can help them out. Sometimes it might be for free, and at this stage, you're trying to get your foot in, so don't hesitate to work for free because believe me, opportunity is scarce right now. Network with other students in these groups who are just as interested and motivated as you are. Because when it comes to production level projects, you cannot do it alone. It becomes very hard and time consuming to complete them on your own. So reach out to other professors and students out there. And you may have to work for free, but hey, you are learning. Then comes money. Why would you need money? Look, at this stage, you are learning, so be very careful about where you put your money, especially your own money. At this stage, you only need a basic problem that attempts to solve a real problem. and you do not need money for that. Maybe invest in a computer that has a GPU, or you could use Colab Notebook or Kaggle that gives you a little bit of extra GPU resource, limited resource every week. The ultimate goal of a production level project has to be, number one, get you a job. It is something you can leverage to show the impact with the skills that you have demonstrated. But even before you can do a production level project, you need to know some of the basics in machine learning. And this video right here will help you achieve that. So if this video gave you a new perspective, consider hitting that like button and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.